Hello, hello, my livers. Facebook crew. It's Tuesday. I'm doing a live from my car. I don't know why that makes me laugh. It just kind of does. But my car, my little turbo is like all in one. It's my refrigerator, because I bring a cooler with me just about every day with food, because I'm out and about. Once I leave the house in the morning, I'm pretty much gone the whole day. Of course, it's my mode of transportation. I store a lot of stuff in it. It plays music for me. So my car is my all-in-one. It's my office. It's my little home away from home, office away from office. So I love my car. So I'm here doing a live. And by the question I posed, I'm not trying to poke fun or point fingers at anybody or anything, but it's something that's come up a lot lately. I've been hearing those words a lot, empath and empathy. And in the world I live in the people I spend a lot of time with, there's a lot of people in the woo, a lot of intuition, a lot of energy, a lot of crystals, a lot of oils, a lot of science too. But there's a lot of people who are really opening up and connecting to... I just dropped my phone. All right. So there's a lot of people who are really, in my world now, we're all kind of digging in deep and connecting with our intuition, connecting with our inner strength, our inner voice, our truth, our power. And sometimes with that, it opens up a lot of sensitivity to what you're going through, but what also what a lot of others are going through. But I'm just posing this question because in the work that I do, we talk a lot about emotions and how to use them more effectively in your life, and how to maybe understand really what you're feeling, how that really affects not only your decisions, your mood that day, but what you're bringing forth, maybe even your physical health, definitely your physical health. And sometimes I think we use words in classification to help us feel justified is kind of a strong word, but justified in what we're saying and doing and feeling and what have you. And so I am not very empathic in the way, generally empaths are referred to as people who are extremely sensitive to the emotions of people around them and tend to even take them on within themselves. I don't do that. I'm a massage therapist for 22 years, and now I work very closely with my clients on emotional levels, in rooms and on Zoom and things like that. And I didn't know that I was doing this for the first part of my career. Now I am intentionally really good at protecting my energy and not taking on the stuff of my clients, and also not transmitting my stuff to my clients. And actually I had to have somebody point that out to me, and now that I know that I'm doing it, I can do it intentionally and I can do it really well. So but some people are a little bit more open to that, and they take on a lot more of other people's emotions and don't even realize it, and they're just feeling like crap all the time, and they're like, why is that? But my challenge is and then empathy again, is generally it's like the ability to understand what somebody else is going through. But I hear that a lot in conjunction with more sad feelings. So like, oh, I'm really empathetic to what you're going through. But how often does somebody come up to you and say, I just won $1 million, and you classify yourself as having empathy with them in a positive way? And I'm just having fun and poking at this topic a little bit, because something that I've studied a lot over the past few years is that when something sad happens to somebody, we tend to want to go there with them, and think that is the way that we show them that they're not alone, is to join them in their sadness, and then that will help. And it really actually doesn't help them. You staying in a higher vibration of, say, love, joy, understanding, willingness, something like that, will actually serve to help that individual who's feeling sadness way more than it will for you to join them down there in the sadness. And how to do that sometimes is tough, and it's going to take a lot more than a 5-minute live on Facebook. But my challenge to you as you go throughout the day and the week is to start thinking about and paying attention to how often you join people where they are at, and are you allowing people to lift you up or bring you down? Because it's your choice, no matter what somebody else is going through, or whether it's, if somebody's in a joyous state and you want to join them there, that's fantastic. That's really good. That's like what we kind of should be doing. But if somebody's really sad and annoyed and angry and grumpy, we don't want to join them there, right? But it's your choice whether you go or not. And you can still be compassionate towards their feelings without being empathetic and joining them there. And if you want to play in the world of empathy, only join the people who are riding high, okay? When somebody's feeling sad and low, be there for them, but you stay in that high vibration. You stay, hey, Rosalind, you try to stay in that place of love and acceptance and willingness to help them, but in conjunction with what I was talking about yesterday. If you caught the video yesterday, I was talking about, what was I talking about? How you show up for yourself. This is a way to show up for yourself, is by keeping your vibration, keeping your energy, and keeping your emotional in a place that's serving you and more than others. So if I stay in a place of love and compassion, courage and willingness with my clients, then I'm more likely to bring them up to that place. And I'm inviting them to like have empathy with me. Come meet me up here, because I'm not going to come down there with you as best as I possibly can. I can listen to you, I can be there for you, but I'm going to do my best to stay in a high vibration and support you when you're in a lower vibration emotion, because we all get there. I'm not saying that I'm never, feeling sad or grumpy or any of that kind of stuff, but the point of all of this is to challenge you to check in with how you're feeling, and are you allowing somebody else to guide your emotional ship? Like, are you just jumping on to whatever network of emotions that's around you at any given time? Are you consciously checking in with yourself and saying, how do I feel? How do I want to feel? What's so-and-so feeling? And how can I either get away from them because they're in a space that I can't help them and it's starting to bring me down, so I'm going to protect myself and step away? Or how can I consciously stay in this good place, protect myself, and then be there to serve this person? And that's what I have to do or I choose to do on a continual basis with my clients. How can I show up and be there and be a strong, loving force in their life without depleting that in the session, and without joining them where they're at? And I know I can serve them from that place. So when you use the word empathy, think of that. Join people and take on their emotions when they're feeling joyous. If they're feeling fear and anger and down, those kind of lower emotions, try not to join them there. And I've learned over the past few years some really great ways to start to be aware of and to protect yourself in those spaces. So if you're somebody who works with people, God, I'm funny, and you find yourself constantly coming home with the emotional residue of everybody else on you, then send me a message and we can set you up for a session, and I can talk you through some really, really simple ways to start being aware of what you've got going on and protecting yourself in the process. So how about that? All right, well, I've got to go see a client, speaking of which. So I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Enjoy the sunshine. I got mine today. Did you get your sun today? 20 minutes. All right, see you guys later. Love you. Bye.